time. My name is Cory, and that's kind of an unusual name. I know it's weird when you run into somebody who has the same name as you. Have you ever been to somebody's house and their dog has the same name as you? Because I have. Went to somebody's house and had a dog named Cory. That is true. And yes, it's humiliating, but also a little confusing, because all night long, you're not quite sure who they're talking to. You'll just hear stuff like, "Cory, get off the couch." And I'm like, you can't help it, it's your name. Somebody in the kitchen going, "Bad Cory, bad Cory." This guy said to me, "I'm having a bad week." He says, "Well, you know what, Cory? Life is a roller coaster." "Oh, well, thank you." "No, yeah, that's how you gotta look at it. It has its ups and downs. Life's a roller coaster." "What wisdom from the mountaintop?" I was thinking about that, and I'm here to tell you guys, no, life is not a roller coaster. It's the exact opposite. Because in life, the down part isn't the fun part. Because, you know, when you're up here, things are great, and then all of a sudden something goes wrong. It's like the domino effect. Something else goes wrong, and something else goes wrong, and it's all downhill from there. This isn't the part of your life where you go, "Whee! I just lost my job! I can't make my car payments now!" Here's what I've got to say about the fortune cookie. I think that fortune cookie people are slacking off. I think they're getting soft. They've just given up. They're not predicting the future anymore. They're just putting dumb little phrases and abstract sayings on the paper, aren't they? You cracked one open lately, it's like, "A gathering of friends will bring you happiness." That's not a fortune, that's a Martha Stewart helpful hint cookie. I can't use that. Or it'll say something I already know, like, "Saving money will prove financially rewarding." Well, no duh. Thank you, fortune cookie. I didn't know that. What was that again? My favorite fortune, though, I'm not kidding, this is the truth. I open up the cookie, and it literally says on the paper, "Maybe someday you will go to the moon." Huh? I was like, now we're talking. I respect that. That's commitment. That takes guts. That is laying it out there. I am going to the moon! Although it said maybe at the front of the whole thing. That's what made me laugh. Like the legal department got a hold of it first. Before it went out of the fortune cookie factory, they're working on all those teeny tiny typewriters, right? They're like, "Going to the moon." That is pretty good, yeah. Better put a maybe in there. We don't want a lawsuit. You don't want me showing up. Say, "You said I'd go to the moon!" And everybody that shops at Home Depot builds houses for a living, apparently. You know, they like forklifts full of lumber. They're backing it up to the register. Dee, dee, dee. "I'm just here to hang up a shelf. Balance a picture frame, help me." And they treat me like I know too much. They treat me like help me. Treat me like the bozo that I am. They just give me short answers and walk away. Doesn't help. I'm like, I finally find the guy in the orange vest. And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm looking for number 8 screws." And the guy says to me, "Well, those would be in hardware." "Hey, you know what, mister? This whole store is a hardware store!" Be more specific. I don't go to Toys R Us looking for the toy section. You know, like the first man on the moon, Neil Armstrong. He was doing a big thing, stepping on the moon. The whole world was watching. He had the right words to say, right? He was like, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Right? I don't know if he had writers or if he was working on that on the way up. He was like, "Oh, we're almost there. Okay, one big leap for me. I took a leap, you take a leap. Leap on, world." And But he had the right thing to say. He'd been planning his whole life. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to have the right words. I'm going to do it. Thank goodness we didn't just send some random bozo up there onto the moon. You know, just one of us who hasn't prepared. You know, he steps off onto the moon, says the first thing off the top of his head. This is so cool. I can't feel my legs. Well, that's history. Decades of school children are memorizing this. It's on the side of government buildings and libraries now, etched in marble. This is so cool, I can't feel my legs. And so it is written, words for our times. That's why I'm still working on my dreams. I want to be the first person somewhere just to freak out the history books for generations to come. Just step off and say something that makes no sense. Just, funky cold Medina. Ooh, let the dogs out. My fortune cookie was right, I guess. Thanks, guys. You've been great. Thank you, Glendale.